Writing to video. Sounds simple, but it's still an art, because while you want to write to the video that you're showing on screen, you want to tell the viewer what they're not seeing, what they wouldn't know unless you as the reporter told them. A simple example of the story comes from that same Dale Chihuly Dallas Arboretum story that I've shown you earlier. In this story, I have to find a way to write around the edges of the video. To do that, I write, "There are 15 sculptures here and are unique to the Arboretum. Chihuly exhibits are designed for the specific place they'll be displayed. You'll only see this grouping here." Simple, right? Of course, you could see the glass and understand what it is that you're looking at, but its uniqueness, the opportunity for it to be at the Arboretum, you wouldn't have known unless I told you about it. That Chihuly specifically chooses his places, and the glass that you're seeing is based off of the Dallas Arboretum itself, the location that he actually picks. That influences how he blows the glass and the colors, the shapes, all of it. So it's a good example of what I as the reporter needed to do, and that was to explain the details that you wouldn't have known just simply by looking at the video. I could show you example after example of this, but this skill is so universal by professionals who dedicate themselves to great storytelling that you'll find it in most pieces that you'll watch, including the ones in this course. And if you want more examples, it's a great idea to re-watch some of the package examples in this course. Except this time, obviously, study them through the lens of writing to video. You're already familiar with the content, so you'll understand the journalism and not be so much sucked into the story, but now trying to pull back the layers of the production. Another great resource for you is to go to YouTube and look up the NPPA Quarterly Clip Contest. There you'll see what truly dedicated professionals submit every 3 months in competition, and you're going to find several categories of video. You're going to find breaking news, which is going to be the news just broke and they had to go, and I believe the rule is that you have to put it on the air from the time you found out about it in under 4 hours, possibly 3 hours. So from the scanner call to you going on air, you had 4, if not 3 hours to get this on air. The second category is spot news, which means that it doesn't mean that you had all day to do it, but that while you were out doing something else, something randomly happened, but you weren't within 3 or 4 hours of your 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock deadline. This would be something that would pop, let's say, at like 11 or noon, or maybe 1 or 1:30 if you're filing for the 5 o'clock. And then there's the 48-hour feature, which is a feature that aired within 2 days after you first shot it. It's a tighter deadline than you think, especially when you see the quality of work and the investment in logging, writing, and editing that goes into these pieces. 2 days can go quick. And I do believe, too, there is a fourth category, which is basically there is no deadline. This could be for longer investigative reports, longer light features. Again, Boyd's Land of 10,000 Stories would be a no time limit kind of submission. So as you begin to take a look at these examples through the lens of writing to video or anything else, and you've got questions, as always, please feel free to reach out. I'll see you in the next video.